I'm here with current Greeneville Mayor W.T. Daniels, who is running again for re-election. And Mayor Daniels, just first off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm W.T. Daniels. I grew up in Greeneville, went to Greeneville High School, graduated from Greeneville High, and I've been part of the community for quite a long time. My dad was a fireman with the fire department. My mother worked at Lawthorne Hospital for a number of years. And my wife, Andrea Susong Daniels, she also grew up here, and we have we have 7 grandkids, and I've been part of the community for a long number of years, and I was president of the Chamber of Commerce and involved in a lot of different organizations. So that's me.
And what made you decide to run for re-election for Greeneville Mayor?
Primarily the reason why is that we do have some things that I would like to see finished, or at least a lot of progress made, and one of those is certainly the airport. The county decides to get out of the business, so to speak, and we're gonna take the airport. I feel that the airport is such an asset for our community. Some people don't agree with that, but I happen to think that the airport is super important for the growth and for the development of our community. It's kind of like the partnership or the Chamber of Commerce. It is the doorway coming into your community, and so that's one of the things that I would like to see finished, or at least in that direction. 2-year terms, it's really hard to see anything finished if you're just getting started. So that's one thing that I definitely am excited about, and we're gonna take it to the positive. Downtown revitalization is another area that we're gonna have. Hopefully, in probably about 6 weeks, we will have the unveiling of the downtown redevelopment plan, and that's something that I'm excited about. But there's a lot of different things. First of all, Reed, I would like to say how much I appreciate the local folks. Greeneville is outstanding. We have the best people in the world, in my opinion, and it's a pleasure for me to serve the people. That's what it's all about. I'm not serving myself, I'm serving the people of this community. So I appreciate this opportunity.
And what do you think is the biggest issue the town of Greeneville is facing currently?
I think, we hear all the time I hear some people say we need jobs, we need jobs, we need jobs. Okay, that's fine and good, but how do you create jobs? And we've been lucky in that the existing industry that we have expanded. There have been a lot of capital money spent with these companies. 2010, our unemployment rate was actually over 16%. Now it's less than 4%. These people have made it happen through existing industry. The thing that bothers me, though, to be honest, if you go through Mount Pleasant Industrial Park or any industry that we have, and you see we're hiring type signs, the thing that bothers me is the fact personnel. And I have said many times that, we can hire somebody and we can train that individual for an electrician or a plumber or a welder, that kind of thing. But what are we doing about personal responsibility? In other words, show up to work on time. Have personal responsibility. And I think there are programs that we can improve through mentoring, things of that nature, and I think we're going to be better off for it. That's one of the things I think that we need to concentrate on is personal responsibility, what it's like to show up to work on time.
Now, you've touched on this a little bit, but what are some of your plans if you are reelected?
Well, one of the things that I'm definitely interested in, and that, of course, is the airport. I think it's such a vital part of our community. It's part of the infrastructure. The downtown revitalization is super important. And, oh, by the way, education is super important for our community. And I'm really proud of the fact that Greeneville City Schools were honored to be the #1 school system in the entire state. That's something to be proud of. That don't just happen. You have to make it happen. And due to the fact that we spend a little over 40% of our budget in the city of Greeneville is dedicated to education. Matter of fact, our debt that we have is school related. It's all about our school system, and I'm so proud. And I'm not going to sit here and criticize the county. I think the county has an excellent school system. I think that it's important that the county children have the same opportunities as the kids in the city. And that takes some doing, as we all know. And I know the school system and the county commission, county government, they're kind of under the heat right now, so to speak, that there's decisions to be made. But I am really proud, not only of the city, but I'm also proud of the county. I think they have a good school system.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Well, other than thank you for having me here today. One thing I would like to say, and this is the way it's been ever since I've been elected as mayor, it pleases me that people will take the time to come to town hall. We have an open door policy down there, and people know that they can come by if they have an issue, if they have a question. They know that they can come by town hall, and we'll sit down and we'll try to discuss the issue and hopefully help that individual get through the issues that they're having. But I just want everybody to know that they are welcome at Town Hall of Greeneville, Tennessee, that's for sure. When I first I let people know that my cell number is 552-4099, and any time that anybody wants to call or whatever, well, feel free to do so. But I do appreciate having this opportunity to speak.
That was current mayor of Greeneville, W.T. Daniels, who is running again for mayor of Greeneville.